So you're wondering why I was missing for so many days? Do you see my lip? I got sun poisoning. Oh my gosh. I'm just beginning to talk, but everything I looked up on sun poisoning for your lips, and this happened Saturday, so Sunday and Monday, there's no doctors and stuff. It says that you really should go get antibiotics. And the part that hurts the most is the bottom of my lip. Can you all see that? It was so big. I even drinking out of a straw. Oh gosh, it was so painful. How did I get this? I worked here. I worked Willow's warehouse. TJ left Thursday. TJ, my son, left Thursday to go to, I don't remember if it was Maryland or Delaware, to see Blink 182 with his girl. And that meant I had to work his business all day Friday, which happened to be outdoors. Now, I just went to Florida. I didn't get sunburn. I did not. I did not think that the northeast sun was going to kick my butt. Now, Friday, I was really okay. I kept licking my lips, and I got like, you know what happens, right? So on Saturday, shame on me, this is what I used. I hold this from CVS. It's by Paparazzi. And I'm thinking it didn't have a sunblock in it. It just had some oil base in it. Candelua wax. I mean, I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Was because I kept using this, something happened. And then I had to be back there Saturday, but TJ was supposed to be back early on Saturday to relieve me. Oh God. This is gonna be hysterical. He calls me early in the morning. He goes, "Hey Ma." I go, "Hey T, what's up?" He goes, "Change of plans." I go, "Really?" Thinking he's like gonna tell me he's coming down the road. He goes, "We decided to stay all day today." And I go, "Oh, that's nice." And it is. It really was nice because he hasn't been on a mini vacation or a vacation in many years. And he works 2 jobs. Like, he has his regular employment and then he has his business. So I go, "What are you doing?" He says, "We're leaving and we're heading straight to Hershey. And we're going to go to Hershey Park. And then we're going to go see Blink 182 again." I'm trying not to laugh. And he and I have a love of music together. And I was beyond excited for him to see one of his favorites twice. So, all right. Then I'm going to go forward and go back, go forward and go back. And then on Sunday, let me go back to Friday. Hubby's working TJ stuff at my barn. I'm working TJ stuff at his barn. John messaged me. He's like, "The pool pump is gone. Dead." And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. I'm here until 5. He's there until 5. Then we're back here on Saturday to do it all over again. Who's going to be open on Sunday? I called my regular pool guy. His business is not open on Sunday. Be back up on Monday. Yes, the pool could have lasted, but all of a sudden it could just turn green and then you'd be like fighting to get it blue again without a filtration system. So John and TJ came home, he took over his business, and John stayed here at the other location. And the pool place didn't open till noon. 10. And I ran to get the new motor for the pump. There was a choice. Ready? $950 for the entire pump system. It's just the bucket and the motor in one. So my husband's telling me to buy that. And I'm going, hell no, I'm not buying that. So when I get to the pool guy, I said, why would I buy that if everything else is working? Why wouldn't I just replace the pump? He's like, well, you got to do this, this, and this. I go, we refurbish cars. We restore them. We built houses. Like, we've done everything. He says, it sounds like you can do it. I go, and that was $400 plus the, oh gosh, what are they called? All the gaskets. So I bring it home, and later on that night, we wound up putting it together, and it's working perfectly. I saved myself like $400. Right? $500. $500. And that was a huge relief. Then yesterday, literally took the day off because this is how bad this lip is. It felt like, you know when you get a toothache, you get that nerve? My chin, my cheeks, my ears, everything was tingling. And then I also read that you should take an anti-inflammatory, so I did take ibuprofen last night. I was able to fall asleep. But you're going to die at this one. 2 of our cats, if you're a cat person, they're the ones that like to rub up against you. In the middle of the night, I switched rooms to get away from cats. And one cat kept following me. I guess he knew that I was sick. You know how cats have a healing purpose? Cats do. If you didn't know that, they have healing abilities. And he just wanted to rub against my mouth. And he did it like twice, and I saw stars. And then to put a shirt on, if the collar of your shirt hits it, oh my gosh. Like right now, I am in so much pain. I have not eaten, so I won't take ibuprofen. But I don't even know what time it is. I have a half hour before the doctor's office closes. So just wanted to touch base and tell you what was going on. But I will tell you this. Working for TJ Friday, I met some really, really nice people. I had one young man. He was in his 30s. This is so funny. That sat and talked to me for 3 hours. At one point, TJ messages me, because TJ's got cameras up. He says, who's your friend? So the gentleman, he says, what's, we're talking. I said, oh, that was TJ. Because I was telling him that he would really get along with TJ. He's a local young man. They trying to be an entrepreneur, so on and so forth. And I said, TJ wants to know who my friend is. So we both waved at the camera. Then he left. And then I got a really nice young lady. And she's new to our area, and she works at a resort. And she sat with me on the Adirondack chairs, and she's like, this is beautiful, this is tranquil. I never met anybody up here yet. It's so hard to meet people. And she stayed, and she chatted, and she didn't want to leave. And then she says, I can't wait to go home and tell my mom I met you. And I thought that was like so fabulous, right? Then I'm trying to think what happened. Oh, Saturday. Another young couple, entrepreneur. This was so nice. Him and his girl stayed, and then my girlfriend from New York was at her getaway house. She showed up. The 4 of us were talking, right? Then a nice man comes, and he comes back to me. He's like, how much for all these? You know what they were? They were just pins, buttons that you would make. Buttons, like pins. And they said New York Mets stuff. They were all New York Met. And I turned around and I go, oh, you must have been. I said, you're a New York Met fan. He says, yeah. I said, you from New York? He says, I'm actually from Brooklyn. And then we got to talking, and the five of us stood there laughing. He goes, I can't wait to go home and tell my brother I met someone from Brooklyn and da da da. And it's so amazing that you or me, I like to find that common denominator with somebody and talk to them. And when you see the excitement on that common denominator, their joy in meeting me was my joy in meeting them. Does that make sense? And then I had some downtime, right? And I'm going to include a picture of TJ's view right here, right? This is TJ's view. I believe in the power of prayer. And I'm struggling with something business related. And I was praying on it. Then I'm going to tell you this. I was talking to two of my best girlfriends about what I'm going through. And I'm trying to be politically and business correct when I'm finally getting around to figuring things out. But this is what one of my girls told me. Now, she says to me, and we were texting, and I literally sat in those chairs looking at that sky, and I was asking for assistance from above. How do I do this? And this is what my girlfriend tells me. She doesn't know that I'm sitting there saying my prayers. She says, listen, I know it's very upsetting. They will not prosper at all, says Psalm 35 in the Bible, fighting those who are fighting me. So I didn't get a chance to actually go back and read that psalm until yesterday morning. And I lifted up my struggles, lifted them up. And they are what they are. And I am going to, what's the bird that comes out of the ground? Phoenix. Phoenix. The phoenix comes out of the ground. I hope to be that phoenix. But I totally missed you guys. So Saturday, I did not play games. Friday, I did not do the 100 envelope challenge. Sunday, I did not announce the winners. And Monday, I was supposed to, what is my schedule? Do you know I can't keep up with my own schedule? Monday was savings challenges. So after I go to the doctor and hopefully get some antibiotics in me, I owe you guys 4 videos before tomorrow. And I think my schedule was interrupted, and I really do love my schedule. But I'm going to get back to it. But these are like, okay, so on Thursday, it's the 1st. I want to have those 2 savings challenges under my belt so that I can count them and stick them into savings, sinking funds, so that I can close out May. Then I'm going to tell you one more thing. Oh my gosh. You see the smiles coming on my face? I'm going to go more into this, but there's going to be another special, I can't say peas, video. Someone messaged me on Sunday. Someone messaged me on Sunday asking if I had something specific. And I said no. And she went on to tell me, and I'm gonna talk about all that when I do show that video. Follow me, okay? The woman that text messaged me, oh my God, I can't talk, inspired me to create something for you guys. And I'm going to give her the biggest, hugest shout out. And I think that you guys are going to love this. Let's just say that it's going to be called Saving Challenges 101. If you're a newbie or you just want something that's going to ladder affect you, it's coming today. I promise you. I think you're going to love it. And like I said, I'm going to go into that in detail with that video. They're already created. They're coming at you. And they were all inspired by one of the women that follow me, who's a new budgeter, who then got her boyfriend involved. But stay tuned for that one. Oh my God, do me a favor. If you have a higher person, belief, spirit that you kind of talk to, can you keep me in there? I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, with that being said, I will see you back here in the next video. And I hope that you had a fabulous, fabulous Memorial Day. And thank you to all the brave men and women who served on our behalf. Love yous. See you soon.